Big Lez's League, an all rugby league experience.
Game in a Queensland jersey.
All right, lads, well, let's get straight into the tips. Beery, joining us again this week. How are we?
Oh, mate, it's good to be here, boys. I'm feeling good, mate. 11 out of 10. Gave myself a bonus point, so here I am.
Mate, we had a big weekend on the weekend at the Roosters game.
We did, mate. We had a bit of fun. We were at the Chookies game. We were roaming the crowd, mate. The crowd all there was good. My poor old Waz. You wonder where anxiety comes from. I think they only started becoming a thing once the Warriors were entered into the competition, but we won't talk about it. Look, I've got some stuff. What I want to say, guys, is a huge shout out to the Australian boxers. Andrew Maloney, my brother. Look, you got robbed. You won that fight. 100%. My brother, Georgie Cambosis, mate, you're a warrior. You know, you don't pick and choose who you're going to fight. You fight the best of the best. So many boxers go out there and they want to just keep that zero, but you don't care. More Australians got to get behind Georgie and give him the respect he deserves. And a good mate of mine, Neeks Johnson. I don't know, obviously, boys, I'm sure you guys saw it, but for anyone that's watching, mate, hilarious. What happened was it was a title fight, a world title fight. They announced that the other girl won. I was at the pub. I blew up deluxe. I thought this has got to be a stitch up. I walked out of the pub. My mate called me a minute later. He's like, mate, you got to come back. I said, I'm not coming back. He said, well, you got to. I said, mate, she's won. I said, yeah, nice one, man. It's not April Fool's. Anyway, they then brought him back to the middle and then announced that she's won. It's never been done in history, but Neeks, I love you. I'm so proud of you. You go get him, Tiger.
Far out. Hectic.
I've got a bit more for you as well, my people. You guys know I've got my funniest moment of the round. I've got a couple funny moments for you. Now, on Sunday, I was actually cooking a Sunday roast. Now, I want you to bring this photo up here because I actually paused the television. I went to go cook my Sunday roast. I came back and I was actually looking at a different type of roast. And, mate, I'll tell you what, I don't know, our rugby league players, they're a little bit multi-talented, mate. Not only could they do rugby league, but OnlyFans is big these days. And I must say to the Cowboys, I'll tell you what, I did a post today and I got a few people to write some comments and I want to read a few of them out to you because some of the comments were all time. Let me tell you. So a few shout outs to a few of the people that have given me their details. All right. And obviously the Cowboys played. It was Queen_P. She said, where is... she goes, is that where our next win is? The next one was from Matty Piper. He goes, I'm not a doctor, but I'll take a look. Lukey Edwards, this is a beauty. He goes, I think my telescope's broken. It only seems to be focused on Uranus. And my brother Mikey, the Samoan warrior, he goes, when someone talks shit and you say, suck it from the back, but your mate takes it literally. And another one, Alex Twal, mate, you are a genius. I'll tell you what, mate, you're a jack of all trades. Now, let me tell you, I don't know the rugby league rule is it can only be one in a tackle. Mate, I don't know what was Didgeridoo doing there, mate. Seriously, I've never seen anything like it. Taking the old, the hand spray out of the hand, that was one of the greatest ever. And then just casually puts it back. Mate, when you stop playing rugby league, bro, you got to get into poker or something. That was unbelievable.
Fucking nice trainer had no idea as well. He's just there helping Tyson gamble with his ankles. And
mate, the way he looked back at him, it was absolutely gold. Honestly, man. Alex Twile, mate, full kudos to you, my brother. That was unbelievable.
Well, there you go. You can catch Beery's moments every week on the podcast when we go through before we go through our tips each week. Let's get into those tips, by the way. Now, a game we sort of discussed pre-recording is the Raiders and the Bulldogs. It's going to be a big one. Yeah. For the Bulldogs. What are we thinking for this one?
It's big for both teams, but I mean, if Bulldogs want to be a genuine threat and really stamp their authority and stay in that 8, they've got to beat Canberra. Magic round, big test, and Canberra coming off a big win, go into a bye, they're going to be fresh, and Dogs coming off a tough Penrith game. I'm going to stick with my Dogs.
Yep. What about you, Darcy?
Yeah, I think the Dogs, it's going to be a big test for them. I think the Dogs will have a little bit of confidence matching it with Penrith last week, so I'm going to go the Dogs this week.
And it's a game where if they win and Manly lose their game, obviously they go back into the top 8 as well. So it's a big game on all fronts. You've got Burton playing for an Origin spot. Fury, what are your thoughts, brother?
Well, mate, I'm actually on the Dogs bandwagon. After Reni said last week, he was very confident about the Penrith as well, just like I was my Cowboys. And I was sitting there watching going, mate, I reckon the Bulldogs can win. But look, I'm going to tip him this week, and I know Reni's on him as well.
Yeah, Speary, thanks, mate.
That's all good, my brother.
Well, my tipping record's not the best, but I'm going to go the Dogs. I don't know if that's a good or bad omen for you guys, but we'll find out. Seagulls and Broncos. Beery, I'll start with you this time, mate. What are we thinking?
You got to go the Bronx. The Bronx are on fire. I don't know what's going on with the Seagulls, man, but I know they've got a good win in them, but the Bronx are on.
Darcy?
Broncos for me.
Broncos at home.
All right. Titans and Knights. Reni, I'll start with you this time.
This is a tough pick. I mean, I know Titans are going to be missing a couple. I know AJ's out now too, isn't he?
Yep. Their halves are
Newcastle,
Sam
3 in a
Verrills,
row.
Chris Randall at the moment. The Titans.
Newcastle going for 4 in a row. I'm going the Knights. I'm going to stay on the train there. I think, a few too many injuries for the Titans.
Armstrong, a great player as well at fullback.
Yeah, playing really
He's
well.
playing well. He's playing really well.
Very, very well. What are you
Yeah,
on?
too many injuries for the Titans, so I'm going to go the Knights.
I'm on the Knights too.
Up the Knights. Sharks and Roosters. Beery, I'll start with you.
Oh, mate. You know what? I'm going to go the Sharkies. You know, they played well last week, but, mate, that's a flip of the coin as well. I think the Sharkies could be there for a little bit of an upset.
What about yourself?
Roosters.
Yeah, look, you got Sharks that got put to the test against Melbourne. They go down there and win. Roosters are flying. Great game. I'm going to stick with the Roosters.
Yeah.
I think the Roosters can beat the Sharks this week.
I like the Roosters as well. Just after last week, they were sensational. Rabbitohs and Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Thanks.
Cowboys.
Man, they're both struggling, really.
Boys, I've actually practically, if you drive down my street with CrossBet, obviously, you know, if you were to put a bet on from my tips, mate, there wouldn't be too many people that have obviously have a house on the street because I've told everyone to put their house on the Cowboys, but we're 0-2, so.
You said to win the premiership
No, I
too,
said,
man.
I'm still backing them. I'm telling you. Listen, they'll come good. I want you to come back to that footage
They actually
later.
haven't got a bad run over the next 5 weeks.
Mate, they'll come good. I don't know if you remember last year, they did come good at the end of the year, but
Yeah.
we'll come back to the footage, boys. Don't worry. You're probably looking at me out thinking this is like 10 cents short of the dollar. Don't worry, I might be, but I'll be right.
Yeah, I got to go Cowboys. I can't go Rabbitohs again. Went for my team last week and did not go well at all. Warriors and Panthers. What are we thinking?
Panthers.
Panthers.
Penny Panthers, mate. You can't go against them.
Wild's defense not good at the moment. Panthers. Storm and Eels. Beery.
Storm are on again, plain and simple.
It's another rough week in our house this week. I'm going to go the Eels. They got to come through soon.
Is the other Lussick brother going to get handed this week?
Oh, mate, one of them gets hounded every week. So, Eels, please, Eels.
Storm.
That young 5'8's doing a good job, I think.
Yeah,
He's doing a good job.
Yeah, he's good. Yep.
Ethan.
I thought it was a bit unfair when they dropped him. They gave him a start at 5'8", and then they dropped him and he's a centre. You know, it sort of didn't let him play in all, but I rate him. I think he's got a big future.
Yeah, and the Blaze Talangi kid to put a one-on-one tackle on Selwyn Cobbo last week too.
He's going to be a good player.
Yeah.
Blaze Talangi.
He's going to be a good
He
player.
had
Like-
kind of a mixed bag.
yeah. But he wasn't scared, you know. He
kid.
dropped that ball and then
Yeah.
he next play he's going for it. He's going to be good. Hopefully they don't lose
He's
him.
gone out to the market, hasn't he?
Yeah, so after that, like, maybe South.
Well,
Huh?
I'll take all we can get. Mate. I'm going to go Melbourne for this one as well. Tigers and Finns, the last game of the round. Beery, what are we thinking?
Man, how good are the Dolphins? Like, they just keep finding ways to win.
Yeah.
You know, they really do. Look, I'm actually not even a Tiger supporter. I just like saying the woo. So I'm going to go the Dolphins.
Perfect, mate. Perfect. So Finns up.
Fins up.
Finns up. What about you, Das?
Dolphins.
It'll be a high scoring game. It'll be an entertaining game. I'm going to go for I think the Tigers are due for a win. I think they're due.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the Finns. I think Finns get up as well. In Queensland, they love playing at Suncorp. Going to go for the Finns. What's your special of the week this week, mate?
Look, let me just quickly say something as well. I've been excited to go around to the West Tigers, right? To go down there and do a bit of a street talk, right? And I looked on the app and I saw that they're obviously Tigers look to be playing at home. I said, boys, where are the Tigers playing this weekend? And Macey said, they're playing at Suncorp just like everyone else, Beery. You know what I mean? So I thought, have my tail between my legs. But look, my special of the week, look, I'm going to have to go the Cowboys again. They got to come good. I'm going to back them 13 plus if I was to have a bet.
Perfect. What are we going for, Das?
This week I have 3 head-to-heads. Bulldogs, Roosters, Knights, and on CrossBet, $3.95.
Lovely. Reni, what are we thinking?
Yeah, my CrossBet app, I've gone Dogs head-to-head.
Mm-hmm.
Broncos head-to-head.
Yep.
Melbourne head-to-head with Coates anytime.
Yep.
Penrith head-to-head with To'o anytime.
Lovely.
I've also picked Kicks as an anytime try scorer.
Yep.
If you want to have a little side bet. and Mariner as an anytime try scorer if you want to have a side bet.
He's even chucking the side bets in. Watch out.
Side
Love it.
bets, you know, I'm just throwing them all out there, every angle.
Well, look, just in case they don't get up in your multi, your six legs multis, you can have them as a side bet.
He's got plenty of Johnny Cash, mate. He can afford it, don't worry.
I wish.
All right, and I'm going this week with the Broncos, the Bulldogs, and the Panthers at $2.55, keeping it very simple after, obviously, my South Sydney Rabbitohs stuffed me last week. Thanks for hopping on for another week, lads. Keen to see how this weekend of footy goes. Hopefully no more hammy injuries, eh?
That'd be nice.
Very good.
And Dusty, good luck this weekend in the AFL game. Not sure who you're playing, but good luck. You boys.